Today's world is forever changing and rapidly developing. Therefore, as educators, we have a difficult job making sure all students are prepared through rich learning experiences and be exposed to multiple opportunities to become successful in the 21st century. Therefore, digging deeper into English classroom within the 21st century, I see many literacy demands that are shaping and influencing the way we teach and plan literacy. Students are now creating meaning through text in a range of multimodal literacies, exposed to technology, collaboration, using critical thinking and inquiry learning. I strongly believe that as the world continues to develop, we too need to advance our literacy demands to progress with the changes in literacy. For example, technology is advancing, changing the way we communicate and learn, forming a second teacher. Also forming collaboration learning for students to learn from others. Collaborative learning in primary context is all about students working together in groups and supporting each other's progress, achievements, and scaffolding learning. Within literacy, collaborative learning approach has many benefits through encouraging readers and writers to share ideas and listen to others. This will form students to connect with each other peers and broaden their knowledge and understanding surrounding the current topic. It develops inquiry, open-ended questions, and caters for diversity in learners. According to Lev Vygotsky's socio-cultural theory of cognitive development, children learn best through social interactions. Classrooms are now collections of radical ethnic and cultural groups forming diversity that can be used as a resource through collaboration. In the classroom, collaborative learning will, through reading groups, project-based projects, and collaborative desk configuration. All these examples point out that literacy development is socially situated. Through collaborative learning, students are connecting to the 3D model of literacy demands framework. Bill Green formed the 3D model of literacy demands in 3 dimensions: the operational, cultural, and critical. All these aspects work together to form an integrated view of literacies as social practices are developing the skills and knowledge learners will need to meet the needs of literacy in society. The cultural dimension associates to the meaning aspect of literacy. It requires an individual to understand the text in relation to context. Therefore, understanding what is appropriate and inappropriate about reading, writing, viewing, speaking, and listening. Connecting to the collaborative learning, students in the classroom will be working with a group of diverse students who will hold different understandings, values, and beliefs. Collaborative learning has become a huge part of the English curriculum. Looking at the Year 4 Achievement Standard, it clearly states and promotes the outcome of students being involved in collaborative learning experiences. It outlines that students should be able to contribute actively and engage in classroom discussions. It is across all stands and achievements standards, such as literature, in discussing literary experiences with others, sharing responses, and expressing a point of view. Next, literacy under the sub-strand of interacting with others. Students will interpret ideas and information in spoken text and listen for key points in order to carry out tasks and use information to share and extend ideas and information. Here, students are learning to participate in a ground and discuss levels of language, such as slang, everyday, and formal language. This will reflect the cultural dimension of students, as students will reflect the appropriateness of language and make changes in accordance with the situation or audience. Finally, language in understanding that social interactions influence the way people engage with ideas and respond to others, for example, when exploring and clarifying the ideas of others, summarising their views and reporting them to a larger group. Here, students are learning the appropriateness of language in different situations, but also transform into the critical dimension, where students participate effectively and productively in any social practice. Here, students learn to combine all other ideas and suggestions into one, but also that different people can perceive things differently. Revolutions and changes in technology are rapidly progressing in the 21st century. Hence, it is dramatically impacting on literacy as the way the world communicates is altering. For example, emails, online chats, social media. Not only is technology changing communication, but also how students learn. For example, interactive whiteboards, portable devices, and digital programs or books. As a consequence of technology, listening, speaking, reading, and writing all stay significant to literacy, although nevertheless has also established new literacy needs surrounding these topics. Another framework for teaching and learning literacy is the 4 literacy resources: code breaker, text participant, text user, and text analysis, which was developed by Perta Freebody and Alan Luke. This framework is moving away from the traditional practices and moving towards a contemporary ideology that supports today's students and their future endeavours. This enables students to move beyond decoding and encoding text to develop knowledge and understanding of a range of texts on a variety of layers through a range of technologies. Overall, the 4 resources model illustrates what skills learners need to develop and understand to fully engage with any text, both online or offline. As we enter into the 21st century, technology has become a second teacher and has dramatically developed a new framework in regards to reading, writing, and communicating. Hence, looking at the Australian curriculum under the learning area of English, technology is a huge focus. Not only is it a focus, it can be used to teach other stands without any correlation to technology. Looking at the year, 5 learning outcomes under the stand of literacy, students need to learn to use comprehension strategies to analyse information, integrating and linking ideas from a variety of print and digital sources. As the way we communicate and research new information has widely spread through online formats, the range of language is altered in accordance. This learning outcome connects with the 4 resource model and code breaker in that the reader must be able to break the code of language, syntax and vocabulary the author is using in correlation to blogs, emails and book where language can be vastly different. Different styles of text impact the message of the text. For example, the letter X in the literature is very different to the way the letter X is used in mathematical messages. Explain sequences in images in print texts and compare these to the ways hyperlinked digital texts are organised, explaining their effects on viewers' interpretations. Here students are connecting to the text user and of the 4 resource model as readers are navigating and applying strategies across different text genres. For example, blogs, online resources, textbooks and newspapers, then making meaningful interferences to engage deeper understanding. Readers must be able to understand genre, format, structure of text so they can apply the appropriate strategies necessary for making meaning. Blogs are very different in structure, form and format than websites or textbooks.